Hey everyone! So this week we've been working through the logic of examined science. Yesterday we put logic to work to prove that unexamined science just isn't worth doing. And today I want to drive home why and how we examine our science. And why do we examine our science? Because we need to prune it. I have a tomato plant over here that struggled through the summer, but it's making a comeback. I think I can help it if I just prune it a little bit. We remove dead branches so the healthy parts can grow. So why do we examine science? Because some ideas, methods, and theories actually need to be trimmed back if they're no longer bearing fruit. How do we go about examining science? Now the answer is called meta-science, or the science of science. And one important foundational model of meta-science is the critical rationalism model invented by Karl Popper. It explains how science disciplines come and go. I'll use another farm metaphor here. Popper says that science disciplines are like a chicken and egg all together, like sociology or cognitive science, let's say. If science is working normally, we should always see chickens hatching out of chicken eggs. If we get a surprising result, it's like a dinosaur hatched out of a chicken egg. It's nearly impossible for surprising results to be taken seriously in critical rationalism. Feyerabend comes along and explains Popper missed that paradigms emerge precisely because they break rules, they challenge dogma. And we just can't compare scientific theories as easily as we can compare a dinosaur and a chicken. Science is more like a messy chicken coop that needs to get cleaned up now and then. These days we have to deal with the fact that several crises are brewing at once in social sciences. And that means that organizations and institutions who might take advantage of social science lessons can't count on social science for insight into what general mechanisms affect the outcome of different efforts towards social change. The experimental methods don't work like people thought. Often there are overblown, overgeneralized claims to general knowledge of our world, but actually these so often mislead us. And so modern meta-science is a synthesis that envisions science as a bubbling cultural cauldron. And things aren't looking very tasty for some flavors of social science and psychology. In 2005, John Ioannidis used mechanistic modeling to explain that most published research is false. Paul Smaldino has pioneered the use of cultural evolution to explain why bad science evolves. Culture evolves depending on what behaviors are rewarded, just like biological species evolve to find a niche. The niche of a catfish, for example, is to troll along the bottom of freshwater lakes and ponds looking for food. So, scientific crises are caused when scientists, on balance, are rewarded more for a large corpus of sexy, intriguing results instead of rewarding the overall quality of their work. So to conclude, meta-science is how we remove detritus to make room for growth. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, or most importantly, comment. Let's figure it out together. I hope to see you next time. Peace.